If you are a 40 plus content creator, I want to encourage you. You can make it. You just have to do a lot of work. So, welcome to my world. I am AP. I am the creator of this channel. And I am over 40. I just celebrated entering into chapter 47. Yay! And I have been creating content here on social media, starting with YouTube and since 2000. Yes. So 5 years in. And a lot has happened. A lot has changed throughout the years. And I just want to share some of the things that I've experienced and I have learned so that I can encourage other people who are over 40 and want to step out on faith like I did and start a channel, start a page, start a blog, start a vlog, you know, any of it. It's worth it. It is worth it, but you have to do a lot of work. I was blessed that I was able to take a leave from my full-time job. I am a licensed dental hygienist, and this year will be 25 years of being a registered dental hygienist. I quit my job May of 23. So I am shy of 2 years this year, and it has been a journey. I would not say that everything was just peaches and cream, you know, on this journey. It has not been. It has been a lot of work, a lot of prayer, a lot of faith, a lot of, God, is this what you told me to do? God, where are you? You know, Lord, work the algorithm, all of that, because I am also a mom. And although I took a leave from my job to be present with my children, you know, I was like, I'm going to also take this time to focus on content creating, you know, and so I have no help. Okay, just take away, just for the purpose of this video, take away the you have to be a mom part of it, because that in itself is a whole nother spectrum of a lot of work. Just focusing on content creating when you have no help, it's a lot. It is a lot. It can be very draining, and I'm just keeping it real with you. I know some people are still working full-time, and so they're working full-time, and then this is their side hustle. So say, you know, because that's how I started, but I wasn't making money on social media then. I was working full-time as the hygienist and then making videos on YouTube and TikTok. I think I just got monetized here on YouTube 2003 or 4. So it's been very kind of recent since I've been monetized even here on YouTube. So it takes time, and I know it can get very discouraging when you're posting videos and you're like, oh my gosh, this video is going to be amazing, right? And then it doesn't get any views. Been there, done that, still going through it, right? But I want to encourage you to just keep posting. You know, a lot of times people say consistency, consistency. I honestly don't believe it's always about consistency. I believe the algorithm has a lot to do with it. It's not even about the numbers, like your followers, your subscribers. To me, it's not even about that, because if the algorithm does not push your videos out, your people won't even see your videos. And for me, that's where I feel like I am right now, where I've like, the algorithm is just like, girl, we don't care what you put out. We are not really showing it like that, you know? And maybe I need to do some more research regarding analytics and all that stuff, because I've gotten messages where people are like, you know, I haven't seen any of your videos in a long time, and I post all day, every day across all the platforms. So not only do I post here on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and people aren't seeing my videos. You know, for example, on my TikTok, I have over 100K followers, and then I could post a video and literally it will only be viewed by 500 people, or, you know, it will say 500 views. Make that make sense? It doesn't. I cannot control what the algorithm does, and you can't either. It's just very frustrating when you're putting in all this hard work, and it's not being rewarded in views. It just gets very discouraging. Sometimes I get very discouraged by that, because I'm like, Lord, I know that's what you told me to do, is this, you know? But then I had to think about different stories in the Bible, because I'm a faith believer, you know, I'm a Christ follower. You know, even when Moses got to the Red Sea, all this water, we got the army behind us. And he's like, okay, Lord, are you like gonna do anything? And basically, y'all know the story. He had him open the water. So that's where I feel like I am right now. I'm like at the Red Sea, like, okay, God, these bills are coming. Like, that's the army, you know, the bills are coming. I mean, you to part some seas here, you know, and make a way. I feel like, first of all, I'm glad the time has changed. That gives me more sunlight. And so like I'm filming this at like close to 7 and it's still kind of sunny outside. So that helps tremendously, because I felt like I was trying to rush to try to do as much as I can. And even though I'm not working full time, I still have a full plate of stuff to do. It's not just that I'm just content creating. Like I said, I'm still a mom and I have to do mom stuff. I have to do household stuff, you know, and laundry. I'm still a regular human. But even with content creating, you know, you can, I personally can create something. The creating part doesn't take that long. And then I edit it and then I can post it. But then I have to engage as much as possible, because I appreciate you guys. You know, for those who do watch the videos and you do comment, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And I try to keep that engagement up to build that type of community. But then, you know, I need to figure out a time to research different video ideas too. You know, I want to keep things fresh, you know, and I want to keep things new. And sometimes I get in my head and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I do everything. Like, I'm set designer, you know, I am videographer. I do my clothing, you know, I have to switch out clothing. Sometimes I'm switching out, you know, 2 or 3 outfits in one setting. So I have to figure all of that out. I have to write the scripts. I have to direct it. You know, I have to do everything in order for the production of this video to go live. A lot of the stuff you guys don't see behind the scenes, and it's just me, you know. So I am trying to do the best that I can on my end to do the videos. It's just a lot, and I get really, you know, going through perimenopause too. You go through all these different waves of emotions and feelings and energy levels. And so when I'm really up and I have a lot of energy, I try to put my best foot forward. And I'll try to batch record, because I know sometimes when I don't feel the best, and I'll still have content to put out. But, you know, even with that, you know, like I said, I post on the different platforms, but the algorithm, it's the algorithm that does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. And, you know, they can shadow ban you at any point. You don't know you're being shadow banned, and your videos aren't being pushed out. It's just, yeah, it's just wild to me how you can have all these subscribers or followers, and then people aren't seeing your videos. It's people that I follow that I don't even, you know, see their videos. But honestly, for me, I'm not really on social media a lot. I know you might not think that because I'm posting all the time, but I'm really not on social media a lot because I'm already doing my stuff. So it's hard to be on social media a lot. When people send me reels and they send me, bless my friends' hearts, not only do they send like one reel, they send like back to back to back to back to, I can't watch all of that. I can't. If I watched all those reels, I couldn't do what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't watch all those reels. I really don't. I'm just gonna be honest. But in terms of like financial, I am blessed currently. I make some money here on YouTube. I make some money on TikTok, and right now I make the bulk of the money on Facebook. It is not dental hygiene money. Okay, I am walking on water, trusting God at almost year 2 of being obedient and doing what God has told me to do. You know, if he wants me to switch up something, I'm pretty sure he'll tell me, just like he did with when he told me to quit my job and do this. And you know, it's just a faith walk. It's just a faith walk, and you gotta learn as you go, especially because we're older. You gotta learn as you go, and you gotta stay encouraged. Because it took me, I told you I started in 2000. It took me, like 4 years, 3 to 4 years to even get monetized here on YouTube. And, you know, even now, the videos aren't being pushed out, you know. And I look, it's not a comparison thing because that's not one of the spirits I have. But you can see when people make videos and they just make videos and they get like hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm like, wow. Like, and I try to like not copy but try to mimic the style to a certain degree, and still less than, some videos less than 1,000 views. Like these long form videos, yeah, probably less than 500 views, you know. So I'm grateful for them, and I'm proud of them for what they're doing. But I'm like, what are they doing, Lord? You know, show me what they are doing, that they can just post a quick little video. And it has to be like over 8 minutes, I believe, on long form videos in order to be, to get any AdSense or anything like that. But they post the videos and then they have like hundreds of thousands of views. So I want that anointing. I want the hundreds of thousands of views anointing, and I want that for you as well. We're just beginning 2025, and so I want us all, if you're on this content creating journey, to be encouraged and don't give up. I know it's gonna be some days when you're gonna be like, forget this, because I understand. But even after you have that emotion, you know, calm down and still hit record. And do not give up, because the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to those who endure to the end. So we are going to endure to the end, and we're going to be victorious, okay? And what God has told us to do. If he told you to hit record, then hit record, okay? It might not make sense to you right now. It might not make sense to me right now, because it don't make sense to me right now. But if he told you to hit record, keep hitting record, because there's blessings in obedience, you know. And even, okay, taking away content creating, I'm just going to step away from that for just a moment. If God told you to do something, you need to do it, because delayed obedience is disobedience. So even if it's not him telling you to hit that record button, he told you to do something else, do it, please. Okay, so the blessings can overflow and overtake your life. But yeah, I am at almost 2 years of full-time content creating, and it has been interesting. The comments that people make, I find very different, to say the least. A lot of people are kind, okay? They are nice, and they leave cool comments, okay? You know, and I don't mind people leaving comments that don't agree with what I say. Okay, that's the world. You know, I'm reaching people that are, you know, across the world, and everyone's not going to have the same thought pattern as me. That's fine. But the comment section, people really will try to come for you, and I will never understand why people want to be mean to people in general, but then to be mean to a complete stranger, that's weird. That's wild to me. So I've blocked a lot of words, you know, protect my peace and protect the community's peace, because I'm like, why who wakes up and says this kind of, who thinks this kind of way? And I'm like, these gotta be bots, you know, it's either bots or demons, because I'm like, who could do that? But people try to do it. And so I have to put some safeguards up in order to protect my peace, my mental, and you guys' peace, because I don't want y'all to see kind of, you know, all that craziness in the comment section, especially on my Facebook. They really go wild on my Facebook. For some reason, YouTube is doing a pretty good job of filtering out stuff. I don't see a lot of stuff. I don't even see a lot of the comments. They even put like some of y'all's regular comments in spam, you know, and I have to remind myself to go in spam and approve comments. It's crazy. It's a lot. So that's a lot of work, because you're working hard on these videos. You're editing the videos. You're posting the videos. You're trying to engage with the regular comments, but then you got to go to spam and check that. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. And I don't ever want you to think that it's not. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, but with anything that you're trying to do, sometimes it's hard work, and you got to really, you know, be dedicated to it. But make sure, even when you're working hard, that you rest. Like I said in another video, well, my post, that, you know, I wasn't feeling 100% this week. You can probably still hear it, you know, in me, like a little congestion, but I had to like shut it down. I did the best I could do in terms of like posting some stuff that was like not me dancing and stuff, but just like posts. I did some of those, but I had to rest. So here I am now. I'm encouraging you, if you wanted to start a channel in 2025, if you wanted to start a page in 2025, I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to step out on faith, and I want you to do it. It could be passive income, and you might not even make income right out the gate. You might not, but keep posting it, especially if that's your passion and you love doing what you're doing. Eventually the revenue will come. Okay. And we're all going to just pray that the algorithm, because you know, a lot of people are on social media right now, you know, but what God has for you is for you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. He predestined you for whatever it is that he has called you to do, and what he has called me to do. And so we have to walk in that. Okay. So be encouraged, as I'm trying to encourage myself too, as I'm celebrating almost 2 years of full-time content creating. Yeah, I have to raise my hands and say, Lord, have your way. Because some days I'm like, That's all you gotta do. Right? But we smile and we trust God, and we know all things work together for our good, because we love God and we are called according to his purpose. Like I said, I'm a Christ follower, so I'm gonna throw in the word. I'm gonna throw in the word, sprinkle it in. Be encouraged. I'm gonna go. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. And if this video encouraged you, please like the video and share it with somebody else who is over 40 and wants to start a channel.